Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is SatTV Week. Now I'm here at IBC where I'm pleased to be joined by Alexander of ND SATCOM. Alexander, thank you for joining me today. Now we've spoken many times before, but we've just come out of a very difficult period globally and exciting times look to be coming. Tell me a little bit more about what ND SATCOM are focusing on.
Well, thank you very much, Richard, for having me. Always a pleasure, and always a pleasure to be able to be in front of our partners and customers again. Yes, difficult and challenging, but on the other hand, very proud of our company, the way that we've handled it. Obviously, first and foremost, it's been about the health of the employees, and everybody has had the discipline, and we haven't missed a beat. And now, I would say, times are interesting again, and we continue to track along. So business is going well for us, and I'm happy to report on that, and looking forward to all the future things that are coming up for ND SATCOM.
But what particular trends are you seeing now? What's driving your business in particular?
Well, for better or for worse, obviously the world has kind of changed since February 24th, and unfortunate circumstances, but again, there are some opportunities coming out for us. As you're aware of, we're very strong in the defense business around Europe and NATO. That has always been one of our strongholds, and although the wheels are not turning as fast as some people might like in regard to being able to get some of these programs on the road, we're now seeing these things coming through in Europe, in Germany, and that's obviously helping our business as well.
Now, we've been talking for years about LEO. How is that impacting on your business?
Well, I think everybody's talking about it still, and the question we always ask ourselves, what does it mean to us? What does it mean to us from the ground segment? We're very much watching it closely, and we know it's coming, and we know we are very much focused on how we can deal with it. We're going to start doing some trials, going to start doing some get some experiences around our SkyOne modem. But again, we are in the very much, I would say, highly reliable business, and there we always have to see when does it come into play.
And at the moment, what is the latest solution you've introduced to the market?
Well, very interesting question. I'm very glad to talk about it. So we're obviously working always at improving our modem technology. So you'll hear more about that in the coming months. But we've diversified our product portfolio as well. And we now have our MFT 1500, which is our own mobile terminal with a 1.5 meter dish, which is made predominantly for the military market because of its wind stiffness. And we are very much focused and very excited about the potential we are now experiencing on the airborne solution side.
Now, I look at the market, everybody else looks at the market. The dynamics have changed. There's a lot of private investment coming in, there's new startups. It's all about space, the race to the moon, the race to Mars. How do you think this is going to pan out? How does it affect a company like ND SATCOM?
Well, first of all, I think it's exciting. I've said for a number of years now that the satellite community is obviously opening up, new things coming on stream, and that's good for business. That's good for the industry itself. I think there's going to be a lot of things still happening in the future which are going to be exciting as well. And again, as ND SATCOM, as a middle-sized German company, we always have to look at where do we allocate our resources and what do we have to do in the future to be successful. And again, being in the ground segment, we're watching these constellations, we're watching the developments very closely, and we're doing some first trials on it. But again, all within our possibilities that we can handle.
So looking forward, what's the strategy, and do you think you'll ever have to reinvent yourself as a company?
Well, I think the really positive side of ND SATCOM is that we've been in the market for many years and we've established a strong brand and a strong name. So reinventing ourselves is more an evolution than a revolution. And there you'll continue to see exciting things coming up from our side. We want to diversify ourselves again on the product portfolio side, as with the things that I mentioned. We're looking very much closely at geostrategic moves. And in the end, it's the people that make it happen. And I'm very proud of our company. As I said at the beginning, the way we've handled the last couple of years, the discipline, the dedication of our people is hard to beat, and that's what's going to make us successful in the future as well.
Alexander, thank you for talking to me.
Thank you very much, Richard. Appreciate it.